Hi everyone, I'm El Somi. I decided to record this video because I just had my director interview of a business development executive role in a management consulting firm. I know it might be scary, intimidating, especially if you're a first timer of a director interview. So this video is for you. I hope this help you will find this video handy as it gives you an insight of what you should expect in a director's interview. However, I would say that not all director interview is the same. So this is for your reference, but uh, it could be different for your director's interview. In this video, I'll be separating into two parts. First are the questions that the director has asked me. Second, my general tips of an interview. Okay, for the first part, the doctor asked me a total of 6 questions, and I asked the interview a follow-up and a question one in one question. So the first question that the director asked me, question one, tell me what you understand about our company. He is expecting several items include company overview. What are the key facts about the company, like its history, services, products, and the industry it operates in. Second, mission, vision, or values of the company, because he wants you to know if you understand your company mission and core values. Third would be the market position, although I would rather say this is you can put this at a low priority based on the time limit. And lastly, you must end in this question with a strong hit, which is ending it with why you're interested. Connect your research to your personal motivations. Why do you want to work for this company, and how does it fit with your career goals? Second, the second question was, walk me through your education experience. In this question, I need to mention my institution, major, field of study, and any academic achievements, for example, like GPAs and honors, and maybe awards as well. Third question, walk me through your past project experience. This may include steps I took to achieve the project goals, challenges I faced, and how I overcame them. And lastly, quantifiable outcomes or key achievements. However, do take in mind that please mention all this that is not written in your resume. So the director would expect something more than just stating what you have done. They want to know more about what is your quantifiable outcomes and key achievements. Question 4. Walk me through how a profit of 100K increase will affect the PL, which is the profit and loss in balance sheet. So this is, I would say, a more technical question. And the answer for this question is 3. Is increase in retained earnings in the equity portion of the balance sheet. Higher net income and higher profits may increase income tax expenses. Question 5. What is your career goals? In this, he would like to know if your career goals aligns with your role and how the company can contribute to your career goals, if I may say this. So you can separate it into 3 portions. 2 of them goal, 1 company alignment with the company goals. For the short-term goals, you can say you should focus more on the current role and explain how you see the role you're applying for as a stepping stone to build and refine relevant skills. You also need to mention any specific skills or knowledge you want to gain. Lastly, you would like to mention how do you plan to add value to the organization in the near term. This is especially important as this will give the director clear understanding of why we should hire you. Next, moving on is the long-term goal. Talk about your growth and leadership. Express your desire for growth in your field, whether that means taking on leadership roles, mastering new areas of expertise, or driving strategic initiatives. Be quite clear on what you hope to achieve in 3 to 5 years or more time. Next, talk about the impact. Talk about the type of impact you want to have, whether that's making a difference in the industry, mentoring others, or contributing to innovation. I know that goals are might be vague for you sometimes, but be really confident when during your interview. Don't feel shy that this look too. Don't have the mindset of it might be too hard for me. Then I'm not ready to tell him. No, during the interview, it is for you to be confident. Be confident. Speak in how you think, even it might be wrong. Well, who cares? It's the confidence that you pose. So I would say, even if you're unsure of what your goals is, or maybe what your answer could be really confident when you're saying that. And last part is the alignment with the company's goal. Cultural fit. Explain why this role and the company are a good match for your career aspirations. How the company supports growth. If applicable, mention any development opportunities the company offers that align with your goal. This will give the director or an interviewer a mental note that, okay, they feel that they are needed. They need to give you this opportunity or give you this role in order to help you to grow and work towards your goals. This will create a sense of need for them to hire you. So remember to tell them how the company's goal align with you. Question 6. Are you comfortable with talking to C-suite? For this question, be really honest. I would say there's two types of I would say that depends on your experience. If you have experience, then tell them, yes, I'm comfortable speaking with C-suite executives. You can say, in my previous role, I regularly how you should mention how you comfortably speak with senior leaders in your previous role. Like how is there overlapping? I would say similarity. What's the similarity of the previous role with the current role? And remember to highlight the importance of being concise, clear, and focused when engaging with C-suite executives, as they have limited time and are often looking for high-level strategic information. Always prepare thoroughly and ensure you are able to convey key messages effectively. However, if you have limited experience, just tell them, I'm definitely comfortable with the idea of speaking to C-suite executive, and be really frank on you don't have direct experience in the past, but show them what are the characteristics of that you need when you're talking with senior leaders. Let's say clear professional communication. Yeah, and lastly, end it with how you can communicate effectively with C-suite executive. Here's an example you can see here of how you can phrase your answer when you have limited experience. Lessons I have learned throughout this interview. There are several of them. First one is to thank the interviewer for their time. This is really important. Keep it sincere and polite. Be mindful of the timing. Always thank them at the appropriate moments without overdoing it. There are 2 times that you need to thank them. Before interview, thank them for the opportunity to discuss the job position. After interview, also thank them and tell them like, I really appreciate you taking the time to speak with me today, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Second lesson, know your CV well. Tell the interviewer things that are not written in your CV because they would like to know more about you outside your CV, like more than what is written in your CV. During your interview preparation, prepare according to this, but feel free to make any amendments wherever you see fit. First, research the company. Second, know and understand your own qualification, past experience, project experiences, and career goals well. Lastly, know what characteristic interviewers are looking for. Yeah. During an interview, if the interviewer share insightful information or offers helpful context, it's good to express appreciation. Thank them if they share any insightful info to you during the interview. You can say something like, "Thank you for sharing more about your team's goal and the exciting projects underway. That's really helpful in understanding how I could contribute to the company." So that's what I would like to share with you all today. And stay tuned. I will come up with more. I don't want to overpromise, but I may have videos upcoming about interview tips since I'm applying for some roles now. So stay tuned for another doctor's interview.